49ers versus Buccaneers pre-show. This is your Week 10 49 underscore News 24 Central. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe, let's go, and let's go right into the pre-show. Is the 49 injury report going into Week 10 versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The players that will be out is Tre'Davious Ward with a personal reason, Chris Conley hamstring, and Kevin Givens with a groin. Questionable Christian McCaffrey, he will play. Deebo Samuel, he will play. Nick Bosa is going to be a game-time decision per some sources. Malachi Mustafa and John Fisliano. I think everybody plays except everybody plays except John Fisliano. I think he is healthy enough to play, but I don't think the 49ers have enough room on the O-line to where to put John Fisliano. That is your 49 injury report for Sunday, Week 10. Let's get into the key players, starting with the San Francisco 49ers. Christian McCaffrey is the first key player. It's going to be his first NFL game since last season. He has officially, just right now, as we're recording this video, has been activated to the 49ers 53-man roster. So Christian McCaffrey return on Sunday is going to be something to watch. Christian McCaffrey is officially back. Number 2, Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is going to have a great day versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers DBs are not that good. Brock Purdy will be able to take advantage of how bad the Buccaneers DB is and how good the 49ers wide receiver is. Brock Purdy will have a big day. His best friend will be number 85, George Kittle. George Kittle is the third key player for the San Francisco 49ers. I think Brock Purdy will have a big day, and George Kittle might be his leading receiver versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Either George Kittle or Deebo Samuel will be the leading receiver for the San Francisco 49ers. Those are the key players for the 49ers. Now let's get into the Buccaneers key players. First key player is Cade Otton. Cade Otton will have to have a big game for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to upset the 49ers on Sunday. Cade Otton will be Baker Mayfield's best friend, as Baker Mayfield will have to throw the football a lot to beat the 49ers. If they want to upset the 49ers, Baker Mayfield will have to throw the ball a lot just to beat the San Francisco 49ers. The second key player is Vita Vea. Vita Vea is going to be a game changer in this game. Probably Dominic Puni, the 49ers rookie offensive guard, will have to be blocking Vita Vea and probably will have him double team most of the time, but Vita Vea will be a game changer. The 49ers now block Vita Vea. This game could get out of control in the O-line, in the trenches, for the San Francisco 49ers. Need to block him. And then number 3 is Baker Mayfield. Like I said, Baker Mayfield will have to throw the ball a lot, probably 40 times for the Buccaneers who have a chance to beat the San Francisco 49ers. And it's just going to be a long day for that Baker Mayfield offense with no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. This Buccaneers team is banged up, so it should be a good game for the 49ers offense and defense. But still, Baker Mayfield throwing the ball is very, very dangerous when Cade Otton is playing how he is. Cade Otton is a great tight end in the NFL, probably a top 10 tight end right now in the NFL. With Baker Mayfield back there, those two could change the game in a second. Those are your Buccaneers key players. Now let's get into the keys to win plus some notes for this game. Number 1 key to win is to run the ball. The 49ers need to run the ball with Christian McCaffrey and Jordan Mason. Most likely will be a split backfield with McCaffrey just coming back from his Achilles tendon. Now that Jordan Mason will still have some reps in this game versus the Buccaneers, but of course McCaffrey will be the starter. The Bucs run defense is completely weak. The Bucs run defense allowed in the last 5 games 87.8 rushing yards. So this run defense for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is not good at all. The run defense is completely horrible this year. Christian McCaffrey might have a big game with how bad the Bucs run defense is. I will not be surprised if Christian McCaffrey gets 100 yards and Jordan Mason gets 50 rushing yards. I will not be surprised if that happens versus this run defense of the Buccaneers, what they have. The second key to win is get the ball into the playmaker's hand. The playmakers for the 49ers, George Kittle, who's a key player, Christian McCaffrey, who's just coming back, Deebo Samuel. I think Deebo Samuel or George Kittle, like I said earlier, will lead the 49ers in receiving yards. One of those two will be leading the 49ers in receiving yards. With Brock Purdy as one of my key players, he will be able to throw the ball downfield versus the Buccaneers defensive back. I feel like Brock Purdy might have a big game. He will be able to get the ball downfield, down deep, taking them deep shots to Deebo Samuel. That has been the bread and butter for the San Francisco 49ers. Those are going to be a big part of this game. Kittle will also have a big game. Last 2 games, the tight end led the team in receiving yards versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So that is something to watch. George Kittle, big game will be a thing to watch for the 49ers. The Buccaneers will throw a lot of running back screen and RPO to get the 49ers defense on their heels a lot. So that is something that the 49ers needs to do. That leads right into the third key. Get pressure on Baker Mayfield. You know the screens are coming. You know the RPOs are coming. You got to get heat on Baker Mayfield. Nick Bosa, who is questionable with a hip pointer in this game, he needs to get pressure on Baker Mayfield if he does play. The 49ers pass rush needs to get home versus the Buccaneers to make it a long day for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers online and Baker Mayfield. Those are the three keys to win plus notes for the 49ers, and that is going to do it for your 49ers 24 Central 49ers versus Buccaneers pre-game show. If you guys need to channel, subscribe, let's build, and I'll see you guys in the next one.